now is Dom McGregor, who's co-founder of the social chain and 5 years sober. Are you 5 years sober or 6 years sober? Because we said 6 years earlier.
I am 6 years in a month's time. So
well, I'm five weeks sober tomorrow. Wow. So, not quite years, but just talk to us a bit about this then. So we all know you can't buy alcohol until you're 18 years old. So what's this thing about 15-year-olds can drink? Explain that to us.
Yeah, so my thoughts on this is that obviously we know alcohol is a drug. So when we consume it, our body starts to urge it and crave it for later on. And obviously I'm a little bit of a hypocrite here because I was drinking before I was 18 years old. So what you look at some of the stats when it comes to alcohol and what alcohol actually leads to is use of drugs. So I actually don't think this is just a drinking debate. I actually think this is a substance debate as well, because alcohol tends to be a gateway into other substances. And if you look at the data, I think it's 74% of people who go in later to have drug addictions have consumed substances before they are 17 years old. So I think parents need to be better at educating kids around alcohol and the dangers of alcohol, but also the dangers of drugs too.
I agree with you. I definitely started drinking well before I was 18. Let's leave it at that. Let's not put a figure on it. But the reality is, isn't it, that drinking can be very fun for teenagers. And let's be honest, teenagers aren't renowned for having self-control. So lots of teenagers do end up just sort of drinking excessive amounts. Is there really anything parents can do to stop that? Because sometimes if you tell a teenager off, they'll do the opposite.
Exactly. I think the best approach for parents is to have open conversations with people and their kids around alcohol. There's no way trying to hide it or stop young people from doing it, because they will find a way, be it at a party or a friend's house. So I would always say my best advice would be to be open around alcohol, tell them about how to consume it, how to have a safe amount, and don't let them get to the point where, as we see in Britain, we have binge culture where it's all about how much you can drink rather than actually savouring the taste of alcohol or the enjoyment of it. If you look at the French, I think the French have got very different approaches to how they introduce alcohol into the family around wine and evening meals, and they have a much lower rate than alcohol abuse than we do in the UK.